goodness, that's how you beat the clock. Oh, taking this arena's breath away. That's a crazy shot at the buzzer. Oh, my.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
We've got Edwards, Washington out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Christie in at the shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Connect. And here's Vincent. He's guarded by Irving. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas leading by 8. Irving, the pass to Powell. Washington with the ball. Back to Powell. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range. Christie's got 5.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Pass to Reeves. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they cross that line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
A different look for Dallas. Prosper's checked in for Washington. Exum comes in for Christie. And it's Dinwiddie in for Kyrie Irving. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Goodwin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Left side Reeves. The shot no good. Dinwiddie passes to Exum. Here's Prosper. Back to Dinwiddie. Launches it. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Lakers trail by 15. Vincent outside. On the wing, Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hachimura can make play after play above the rim. This guy's got a natural, gifted, athletic frame.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. James is checked in for Goodwin. And so many games come down to what you do at the line. Here are the shooting guards you'd want there this year. The 4th spot held by Austin Reeves.
And 2 guard is a position where you'll find a number of great free throw shooters. These guys are the best of the best.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
Pass to Prosper, and there's a 3-second violation. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
James deciding where to go with it. And here's Reeves outside. Offensive board. Here's Vincent. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Launches a three. Powell pulls it in. Dallas leading by 13. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Outside Reeves. On the wing, Hachimura. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Dallas has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Exum passes to Powell. Back to Exum. From behind the arc. Prosper misses. Lakers trail by 14. Here's Reeves. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie from about 19. Exum right side. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. Nice move. LeBron fires one down.
The rest of the damn
LeBron
team.
James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Edwards. Washington comes in for Prosper. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Doncic comes in for Vincent. Irving goes in. That one goes. Count it. Irving's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
And James has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Wow! LeBron making some noise.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Here's Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Thompson's got 11 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Counted from distance.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Dallas leading by 9. Irving, the pass to Davis. Washington right side. Outside Davis. This one for 3. AD stretching the floor.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Thompson with some nice D. And so that's the end of the first half. Mavericks ahead, up by 10. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. Okay, you're thinking about the shot.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Looking at Dallas, they've clearly taken a step back as a franchise. You hate to see that. Something isn't right with this team. I don't know if it's personnel, the coaching. You're going to have to make some changes in the offseason.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Dallas Mavericks.
Whoa, I love seeing a team spread the ball around like this. The difference in assists is the difference in this game right now, Ernie.
This is one of those just keep doing what you're doing. If they can, I expect this lead to grow. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
They're on a comeback, so we got to watch out.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
The Mavericks lead by 10. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. Reeves at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Hayes is out there with Rui Hachimura. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
And the Lakers shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Out to the right wing. Out to Thompson. Pass to Irving. Here's Washington. Let's go with a 3. And Reeves pulls it down. James against Washington. Punching it inside. LeBron.
They've now had
What are you
assists on
doing?
each of their
What are you
last 3
doing?
buckets.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
The 3 from Washington. Drains the triple. Washington's got 8.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Reeves. No good with a layup. Dallas leading by 11. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Hayes. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Washington. Washington's got 3 assists in the game. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Outside Reeves. Over Edwards. Washington grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Thompson scanning the floor. Misses the 3.
Get
Lakers
in there
trail
and
by
get the
13.
ball. Why are you not looking for even rebounds?
Here's James.
It's like y'all don't care
There's
that the
drive,
team is
and
doing shit
slam
on you.
dunk by James.
He's taking it right up the
Call
ass.
this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for Dallas, Gafford comes in for Edwards. And it's Marshall in for Washington.
Substitution for your Mavericks. Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Irving with it. Hayes picks him up. Gafford up top. Up and over Doncic. Shot clock at 6. The three from Thompson. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Gives us a chance to
And not
catch
get
up
three in
with
the key,
Allie
and
LaForce.
he's allowed to
Hey,
stay.
Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. And that one's good. Irving.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Hachimura outside. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall. Gafford with the ball. Hachimura covering. On the wing, Thompson. The three is up. And Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Lakers trail by 18. Inside. And Doncic hammers
Why are
it
they
home.
jumping so low?
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's James. The rebound by Klay Thompson. The Mavericks lead by 16. Pass to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I love to see LeBron James work hard to get his teammates going. This guy is focused on everyone feeling good.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Washington comes in for Marshall. Finney-Smith checked in for the Lakers. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. Here's Washington. James with the rebound.
Where's that foul?
James has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Where's that
Boy, a
foul?
really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now. Well, he
Because he
hasn't
definitely
proven to be
pushed
much
you.
of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
I mean, she's sweet.
Here's Davis. Out to Thompson.
Come on. Nah.
That
Yeah,
one
boy.
falls. Coming
Boy.
off Davis' feed.
Where them fouls at?
Thompson's got 8 points in the
The
quarter.
front to back.
I just love the ball move.
Outside Reeves. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Lively with it. Picked up by James. And stolen by Hayes. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Doncic. Cash money on the open jump shot. Doncic has got 13 now.
Boy,
They're
he's
doing
been
all right.
cooking,
They're
but
doing
the
their good
teammates, he's
comeback.
just not getting a lot of support from them.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Washington passes to Lively. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly
Why
tell
do you
it
go
was
for
a
the
foul.
foul? You need to get him ejected now.
This is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots.
Mr. Beasley.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. Doncic hits them both. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Irving for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Mavericks. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And let's see if he knows what to do with the rest of the game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Najee Marshall. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Dallas leading by 15. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Check by James. Now here's Dinwiddie. Back to Lively. Outside for Irving. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's Vincent. Blocked. Here's Marshall. Hachimura covering. Lively inside. Finney-Smith's there. Pass to Christie. The 3 ball. And Dallas hits again from deep.
They're doing good
Hard to
keeping me
win games
outside,
when
but
you
I don't
allow
think that's where they
clean
want
looks
to keep
from the
me.
perimeter.
Lakers trail by 21. James, right side. Count that one.
Vintage LeBron James. He's cooking, and this guy may be the best to have ever done it.
Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Irving. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Irving's got 19 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed
He's
jam.
on my belly.
Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. Fires the 3. Nice shot by Christie.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. And here's James. And they call an illegal screen here. Well, Doris, there's no doubt who the face of the NBA has been for a while now. Who might that be in 10 years, though?
This is such an intriguing question to me, Brian, because some of the guys that come immediately to mind, Luka, he's been a presence on that first-team All-NBA almost since the onset of his career. Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren are now 7-footers who are multidimensional. One guy that I don't think is talked about enough is Anthony Edwards. Highly skilled, highly charismatic.
Thompson, he's checked in for Christie. Here's Thompson. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
James, outside. Fires from deep. Good! Another from 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in the league. Oh, my.
Inching closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Here's Thompson. Wow! Now 10 for 10 after that one. He's on fire.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
So it's the Lakers now. And there's James from the arc. Rebounded by Marshall. The Mavericks lead by 23. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. Here's Marshall. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Takes a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
For 3, James. James can't get that one to fall. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. The 3 from Thompson. The Lakers with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
So for Dallas, Christie's checked in for Thompson. Exum comes in for Dinwiddie. And Williams is subbed in for Irving. And the Lakers also making a switch. Doncic checked in. Hachimura with the ball. Marshall's there. Offensive rebound. And it's Hachimura missing. Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. The steal. Exum outside. James with a steal. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Pass to Marshall. The kick out to Williams. Here's Exum. Pure from three-point range. Exum's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Mavericks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And so with this win, they'll end this season series dead even at 2 wins apiece.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Klay Thompson.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Back to Williams. Fires for 3. Exum outside. Pass to Christie. A deep 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here are the Lakers now. Here's Goodwin. Doncic passes to Hachimura. Now here is James. Williams defending. from 9 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Exum outside. Pass to Williams. The three. It's not going to go for him. Now here's Doncic. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team